This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. Today we are slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called ElectroBots that is on my springboard ready to go. This application is very much a match for the puzzle or puzzler genre for iOS, which is a genre that we are specifically very fond of. With all of that in mind, we're going to go ahead and boot up the application itself and just kind of show you a little bit of how it works. We, of course, do have the sound off on both of these just because it makes it a little bit easier to hear us. We're sort of narcissistic like that. If you need any info or help, you can hit this button and the game will explain exactly how everything works. This will go on for quite a while and you kind of get a nice, good look at how everything works. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and go back. And then I guess the best way to do this is just simply to hit play. I do want to mention very quickly that ElectroBots is available for 99 cents, which is exactly at that sweet spot we're always talking about. Available for 99 cents in the App Store, so a great bargain there. So for, I guess for the purposes of showing you kind of a little bit better how the game works, I'll try to select a slightly different level. Let's go for this one. So basically you are given the idea is that you are in a factory full of broken robots. These robots are broken because the charges inside of them have not been aligned properly. So this is now your job, and to do this you'll need to look at the bottom and see what you have done, or actually see the board that is presented to you, and then you must direct these various charges about so that they actually match what's going on with the board to the side here. So for instance, I've got 2s, 1s, 2s, etc. that I must fill in to match the board along the bottom. As I do so, the digits that I've done correctly will light up in green, which is always a good sign, until eventually you have matched everything into place. You'll get a star rating, and then you move on. This gets more and more complicated because the game adds things like 2-volt batteries, volt reductions, varivolts, etc., lots of other obstacles that you must manage. And you may be looking at this right now and thinking, well, how is that going to get hard at any point? The honest answer is that it just does. At some point you start managing multiple types of volt batteries, different arrangements, and it's really the puzzle aspect comes in because you have to manage all of these in sort of a finite resources kind of way, where you're trying to spread everything out so that it actually adds up to what you need it to be, which is more difficult than you might think, especially with the smaller units like the 1s and the 2s. That is actually quite difficult. But that is essentially the main game mechanic. Of course, you cannot stack certain items with other items, so keeping that in mind, that is something just to remember. But that is essentially the main game mechanic that's included here. It's a very pleasant game, actually, we have to admit. We enjoyed it a lot. It's very relaxing. It's very challenging and very fun. We say challenging. We say that because very quickly you will end up rather challenged by the gameplay, but it's not in a bad sense. It's mostly just in the way that we like to talk about puzzle games, which is that it will make you think more than a little. So we enjoyed that quite a bit. As far as the graphics go, the game itself looks great, which is always a plus for any puzzle game. We enjoyed the graphics quite a lot. Furthermore, we think the controls cannot be simpler. We have occasionally had some problems actually moving these volts into place on the specific blocks that we want them to be on, but for the most part that wasn't really an issue. So we're not going to harp on that too much. So on all, looks great. The price tag, of course, is wonderful. At a solid 99 cents in the App Store, we can hardly complain with that. And so that's basically it. So to give our final wrap up, at this point we just wanted to say that the application is a wonderful new addition to the puzzle genre. It looks great. It comes with a mountain of content, and it only costs $1. So with all of that in mind, we are going to give ElectroBots a solid 4 out of 5 star rating from us here at the iPhone appreview.com. It's a wonderful addition to your puzzling repertoire. And if you'd like to go ahead and give it a go, we cannot blame you in the slightest. So again, it's a 4 out of 5 star rating for ElectroBots, which is available for 99 cents. And that's all we have to say about it. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, but we will see you guys later. Bye.